YouTube. Hello, friend. Well, George went to church. It's Sunday. It is almost 10 o'clock. And I am here talking to my friend, YouTube. Hi. Um, I had a spaz out. I call them spaz outs. Catholics or Buddhists or spiritualists might understand that it's more than just a spaz out. Hmm. Like in cartoons, the Tasmanian devil, how he would just like spaz out? Yeah, well, in human life, it looks a lot different than just a cartoon Tasmanian devil. It's been depicted in some horror movies. Some people call it demonic possession, and some people just say you're crazy, man. You need to get like shot with some fucking horse tranquilizers right up at the ass. So we knock yourself out. Well, I did knock myself out with a couple shots of tequila. I use tequila now instead of horse tranquilizers. It's a little bit subtler. Um. Anyway, yeah, it happens. I have dealt with many uh, demonic possessions. I know people don't believe that, but if they look at the Incredible Hulk, what was his name? Bruce Banner. He looks like a normal guy, right? And then all of a sudden, he turns into this big, ugly green monster. Why? It could be a demonic possession. Did they ever consider that? Maybe those chemicals that he was exposed to. Mm. Anyway, whatever. I'm not really going to talk about my spaz out last night because it happens all the time. I have to deal with that. That's part of my life. But I want to talk about my favorite horror movie. My last video I was talking about how I wanted to do the Planet of the Ape sequels and the Jurassic Park sequels. Well, I can't do the Planet of the Apes sequels because the only one that was available to watch for free was the one that I reviewed. The others I have to purchase, rent them for $4, or subscribe to a channel that might have the saga. And I don't have the money to do that, so I have to do my reviews on free movies, which I can only find right now. uh, we have Netflix. I can look at movies on Netflix, Tubi, Pluto, and Freebie. If it's not on Tubi, Pluto, or Freebie or Netflix, then I can't watch it for free, and so I can't review it. I didn't really look up the Jurassic Park movies at this time. I think I've seen three of them, and I would like to do that marathon also, but for now, we're just going to have to pass on Planet of the Apes and Jurassic Park and move on to what I can find for free. So, what did I find for free? My favorite horror movie. Can you believe it? My favorite horror movie. It came out in 1981, directorial debut in 1981 from the director Sam Raime, and it's called The Evil Dead. I know. It has a cult following and it has sequels. I think there have been four total movies made on The Evil Dead. Mm. Now you're thinking it's a zombie movie. It's not a zombie movie. I know because it kind of sounds like, Night of the Living Dead or The Walking Dead. It's not a zombie movie. It's not a vampire movie. It's not like that. It's demons. It's about demons, possessions. It's like The Exorcist on steroids. Yeah. So I like it. I mean, Sam Raimi, as a director, he wrote and directed this. And if you have never seen it, I totally recommend that you see this. Probably your first viewing, you're gonna laugh and think that you're gonna call it low budget, which it was. He didn't have a lot of money to work with. You're gonna call it cheesy and silly, but it's going to resonate, and you'll probably go back to it. Even though your first comments are probably going to be of that sort, because you're going to compare it to expensive movies, movies that had a large budget. You're going to a lot of special effect. This one is like a great painting. This is a great painting, and if you're a writer or a filmmaker or a film aficionado, you cannot undervalue this film. I know it's a 1981 movie, and and yes, we can call it low budget, but that does not take away what Raimi was able to do with this film. I love this horror movie, The Evil Dead. I'll give you the quick plot synopsis here. Spoiler, spoiler. It's basically about three friends who take their old jalopy out into the Tennessee woods to go stay in a cabin for a while. We don't know. We don't really know how long they wanted to stay there, but it's like they're on vacation, and they're all. I mean, it is way out in the woods, like way out. Like nobody, nobody's out there. Just this little cabin out in the nothingness of trees. And I got thinking about it, and I looked for it to watch again, and I'm watching it again, because I was thinking about, I'm a huge tree hugger, tree lover, and I was thinking about, nobody ever, people say go fuck yourself, go to hell. People say shit like that all the time, but they don't ever say go fuck a tree. You ever notice that that's not a phrase that people say? They don't. Then they say go fuck yourself or fuck you, but they don't say go fuck a tree. Well, that's how I was thinking about this movie. I said, wait a minute, wait a minute. There was one director who didn't say the words "go fuck a tree," but in his artistic presentation, he did say "go fuck a tree." You have to watch the movie, or if you've seen the movie, then you understand why I think that's a funny joke. It's kind of sick too, but it's funny. Go fuck a tree. That's so sick. It's really sick, but it's so funny. Fuck a tree. Ah, all right. Anyway, besides the tree fuckery, there's a lot of other shit, and that's really great about this movie. I'm sorry. Go fuck a tree. There's a lot of other stuff that's really great about this movie, um, like the music. I mean, for a low budget film, the music is spot on. I mean, it's got the dramatic flair. It's perfectly inserted at the right moments, and it's the tone of the music that's used in different scenes is just absolutely perfect. And then the pace. Oh my god, the pace is done so well. I mean, he's Sam Raimi, his eye for detail and the symbolic artistic representations of every picture, every cut, every angle that the camera's on. There's just, you could write like a short story on like every clip of this movie. It's so great. Um, the actors are so underestimated, so underappreciated. These actors look like just some cheesy people from the 70s and 80s, but they are so perfect. I mean, this is just, for a debut film. I mean, Sam Raimi should have got like the epitome of an award for a debut film, like best debut film. I just think it's great. I love it. I've always loved it. I did see it in the 80s when I was a teenager, and I was watching this among other horror movies, more high budget, like Poltergeist and Children of the Corn and Carrie. And those are good, I mean, those are good, but this movie just blew my mind, and it has stayed with me. And I watched all the sequels. I love the sequels too. The sequels had more money to work with, but I don't think that the sequels paid attention to detail as much as Sam Raimi paid attention to detail in this first 1981 film. It is just brilliant. It is just, and I'm watching it again today because I couldn't watch the sequels of Planet of the Apes like I wanted to. And I'm glad that it's on one of the free channels, and I'm going to go finish watching it now because like I said, each cut, each scene, I could write a short story just on like pausing the movie and just looking at each clip as a painting, and I could write a short story on each clip. It is just a masterpiece in my mind, and I can't believe that that was his debut. What a great film. That's all I want to say.